What is up, YouTube? That's it here, bringing you guys one more set of games with the Pure and White team. I had a lot of fun with this team yesterday. We didn't really fight the best teams, but you know what? We just play who the ladder gives us, and I think this team is actually a lot of fun. If you guys haven't tried it yet, think about trying it out. And while you guys are trying this team out, think about answering the question of the day, and that is, what is your personal Starbucks order? You know, I think it's funny. You know, normally you always see me drinking out of a Starbucks cup. We're drinking out a hot coffee I made home. Fresh today out of my Discord partner mug. But normally my Starbucks drink, I would get like a Trenta iced coffee because I like to sip on it all day. And I get 6 pumps of white mocha instead of the classic with an ad shot and cream. Now the reason I get that is, you know, I used to work at Starbucks for like 5 years. And I'm not really the hugest fan of the white mocha, but the white mocha is a pretty safe syrup. You know, if you get the vanilla, they could squirt it too fast or not give too much or too little or whatever. Normally I would just like the vanilla or something, just generally sweet. But the white mocha, it's going to be a little bit oversweet, but it's going to make the drink taste the same most of the time. So you can get 6 pumps white mocha, which is actually less than you would normally get if you were to do, like, normally a Trent would come with 7. So it's a little bit less than you would normally get. And then you get an ad shot. And then that's to buff up the coffee flavor because you're using such a sweet syrup. And then just cream instead of the 2% milk. And you don't get like a ton of cream, just a little splash of cream. And that's how I normally get my coffee. But let me know how you guys take your Starbucks coffee or even your Starbucks order. Some of you guys like refreshers, I'm sure. Let me know in the comments below, and let's play some more fun games with this Pure and White team. Here we go. Do we not bring our restricted and just kick it a little bit old school? Make this like a VGC 2018 game? I think we do. These are all Pokemon that were popular in 2018 for the most part. Not mine. Zoroark is not popular. I will be bringing Aurorus, and I will be a bully with Aurorus. You know, let's do this. I'm gonna make this harder on myself than it needs to be. I'm gonna make this harder on. We're gonna only use Pokemon in this game that were legal in 2018. So Rillaboom did not exist, right? So I can't bring it, and I'm not bringing my Cura. And so let's see if we can kick it old school and still get those wins. I would love to pop that Charizard in the mouth with a Meteor Beam. That would be the bee's knees. See, it's times like this. This is what makes me a professional YouTubist, right? I see a game that I could just win. I could win in 2 turns and you're like, that's boring. I don't want to see you just blizzard someone that doesn't know what they're doing. But I nerf myself. I take 2 hands, put them behind my back, and put myself on their level. And then we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. Venusaur Hoops is good here. Like they could totally, like, I have to protect Tailwind, right? And then from there, actually I don't have to. I won't. I will not. I refuse. But then I could get Encored, so that's why I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to go for the Freeze Dry. I think I'm just going to Freeze Dry the Limbs, so I can get that off the board. And we're going to trade Tailwinds, and then I should be just okay versus Ard. Because I don't want to leave that Whims up, and I don't want to miss a Meteor Beam here. I need to save my Meteor Beam so I can hit that Zard with it. So Sunny Day. Oh my gosh, see this person's not even bad. They have the speed control on their Venusaur now. That's super tech. Let's see if they're going for the sleep powders. Good player alert right now. Like, look at this, see? You see? Just everyone's like, this guy didn't know what he's doing. He obviously does know what he's doing. But you know what? Good play from them. I do get a Tailwind up. They're probably going to trade Tailwinds with me. I can actually wake up with Aurorus this turn. I can wake up with Aurorus this turn. I think I will switch it out, though. Just because I want to be able to reapply the weather for later. So I'm probably going to switch in. Both these are good switch-ins. This would switch in better on Weather Ball. Like, we're not actually Flash Fire. We're Flame Body, remember? So I'm going to switch in here. And I'm going to go for just a Snarl to break Sashes on both those guys. And if they want to go for a Sleep Powder on my Suicune, that's totally fine. I just need to be able to send out that Aurorus and reapply Hail, because I didn't even get the Hail break on the Whimsicott Sash, so I need to go for it like this. So Heatran, switch it on in. Remember, we do have a Tailwind up. They're probably Tailwinding themselves this turn. There it is. We should be fine. I wonder if they're just going to pull the trigger and go for like a Leaf Storm on our Suicune. It shouldn't KO. Solar Beam! You see? This is freaking awesome. I wonder if they're hitting my Suicune, though, or if they're going after the Aurorus. Solar Beam, big busted. What is this, Pokemon Unite? Into the Heatran slot, we take those. Bested Heatran doesn't care at all. And their Life Orb, that's nutty. That's so crazy. And we do hit a double Snarl. That's actually going to be super impactful. We're going for a big Heat Wave here. I mean, so far this is kind of playing out like a 2018 game would. So far it kind of is. I'm just going to go for the big Heat Wave. They could Sleep Powder that slot. I don't technically need to do... Let's see. We might outspeed that Venusaur, as weird as that sounds. I know he has a Tailwind and a Chlorophyll, but if I switch in my Aurorus, I might be able to get something done. I don't see a reason to keep my Suicune in. So I'm going to switch the Auroras back in to reset that hail, because I actually think it's going to be really valuable for the latter half of the game, and then I can maybe start wasting some of my sleep turns. And like I said, it is actually possible Heatran outspeeds. We saw Heatran had a little bit of speed in the video the other day. So we're taking away the sun right now. So they just have a Tailwind boost. So let's go. Survey says Moonblast. Yeah, we take those. Auroras doesn't care. Oh, I care. That sucks. Special attack drop is never lucky. Let's go, Heatran. Yo, 0 for 2 with these sleep powders, man. These sleep powders are popping off right now. They risked that whole game right there. That's kind of just nutty. They're going to go probably Sunny Day and Solar Beam into my Aurora slot, so I'm probably just going to switch out for Zapdos there. Probably just going to switch out for Zapdos. They're going to try and wake up. Heatran can wake up this turn. So we will try. Alright. This person's playing pretty well. I think Heatran's the key to maintaining this matchup. I'd love to wake up soon. You know, we've been asleep quite a bit this game. I'm not even that tired. I'm literally drinking my coffee right now. Heatran, wake up. Wake up. There's the Sunny Day. I wonder if they're just going to pop a big Earth Power. Yo, I wouldn't even be mad. Yo, show me that EP, baby. Show me you're a good player alert right now. Good player. Solar Beam. All right, we debated them, chat. Let's go. Zapdos going to be switching on this. Pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's a Life Orb, though. That's a decent chunk. Heatran, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Never lucky. All right. All right. My team's Tailwind is out. They still have one more turn there, so they are going to have massive speed control. I think I'm actually just going to go for the Heat Wave with my Heatran and a Detect. I think that they're probably going to go for like a Sleep Powder into our Zap this turn, and they're going to ignore our Heatran, or they might just like Moonblast it. And I want to be able to wait out their turns and wait out the turns that I'm asleep here. So there's a Sludge Bomb. Yo, we don't even want to deal with that. Not in my house, okay? Moonblast? Nah. See, they wanted the Zap, and I'm like, no. Oh my god, 3 turns sleep though. Bro, never lucky. Alright. Heat Wave's going to come in here. So, I think the right play is to just potentially fodder the Auroras here. They're going to go for Sludge Bomb. It's going to be resisted, and it does take away that Sun one more time. We don't need any more Heat Wave damage than... We have enough Heat Wave damage as it is. So, it's like we don't need the Sun-boosted Heat Waves. And if they want to go for that whole Moonblast Sludge Bomb thing again, it will not work. They can go for a Read here and then recast Sunny Day to take away my Hail, and then go for a Solar Beam on my Zapdos slot. But that's kind of crazy, right? All I gotta do is hit one Heat Wave. Feels amazing. It feels like... Not amazing. It sucks. I've been playing this game for like... what feels like 7 or 8 turns, and I've gotten one Snarl off. Another special attack drop, literally never lucky. They're hard charging that Solar Beam. Not in my house, they're not. Not in my house, they're not. Heatran, wake up! Heat Wave! A ticket to a better night's sleep. And again, we wanted the Hail to be active here, just so we can break Sash and just be a general bully. It enables the rest of our team to work well normally. Like normally it would be enabling our Kyurem here. But I think we're in a great spot. Their Tailwind's gone. They're out of weather control. We are at a -1 with our Auroras. Auroras is actually a little bit pinned here. It's every time you get an asleep Pokemon, you're kind of leaving out your teammate high and dry. I want to see if it's Charizard Melodic or if it's just Melodic. And all right, cool. It's exactly what I thought. It's better to see this, I would say, than something like Lucario or Metagross. So I don't actually hate this. In terms of like what these moves really bring to the table, I'm just gonna go for a Heat Wave here, and I'm gonna try and wake up, and I'm gonna try and Meteor Beam this Charizard with my -1 Auroras. But my mons are... oh my god, I just got Ancient Powered. Bro, that's so sick. Get it, the special. Get it. Get the boosts. Get the boosts. I was rooting for you. Bro, I was rooting for you the whole time. I'm gonna wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. This is just static damage. Like, it's literally just applying just decent chips so I can bring out like the Gomons and like another... oh my gosh, we got to wake up. Yo, Aurora's absolutely popping off. If we can hit this move, we are at -1. This Meteor Beam brings us back up to normal since we switched it on 2 Moonblasts. Both times we got a -1 special attack drop. But yo, let me just turn around and hit this. Let me hit this. Let's go, Meteor Beam. Yo, fire him my laser right now. Show you what a real Rock Attack looks like. What a real Rock Attack looks like. Charizard going down for the count. And this Melodic is not the happiest of campers right now. And we don't want to go for Earth Powers because those can get special attack drops, which would enable a competitive proc. So I actually think that it's probably just the right play to just stay in and go for just Heat Waves. You know, I could go for Dark Pulse. It's probably a little bit more damage. I'd rather take the % chance for burn. And we're just going to go for a Freeze Dry. And we're just waiting for like Zapdos to come in here. They're probably just gonna run. Oh, no run? Yeah, we take those. Do they respect Auroras? They do respect Auroras in this house. That's totally fine. Absolutely fine. Big damage. It's not even that bad of damage. Like, look, that's pretty decent damage. No burn though, never lucky. Okay, we're just on a Zapdos. Zapdos! Clean up our opponents. Clean up their act. Thunderbolt should be enough to clean this one up. And you know what? I did the right thing. I could have just brought Kyurem. They led Wims, Venusaur. I could have let Kyurem. They would have been destroyed. But you know what? We fought them. I don't know. I just think it's always so funny. Like, basically nerfing myself so hard to make the game even. Like, no one else is out here doing that. Like, straight up. No one else out here doing that. You just love to see it. It's the fun thing about Pokemon, right? There's people that are going to be offended. Like, you don't treat your opponents with respect. It's like, no. Like, you saw me. When they Ancient Powered me, I was like, pop off, fam. Like get that +1 boost. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see you learning and thriving. And we'll take the wins. Be reborn. Yo, be reborn as someone that uses a restricted Pokemon next. Do we do it again? All right. We'll do it again. You got a restricted. I guess I won't bring my restricted that just wins the game. Well, I will bring Auroras. I'm bringing the Auroras. You can't stop me. I actually think that like Auroras and Zap is pretty okay here. I actually think Auroras Rilla is like really good. And then we're gonna bring like Heatran Zap. Again, no restricted. I don't bring mine. I will fight you. I'll fight the man's battle. I will fight with 2 hands tied behind my back if I have to make the game fun. Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like I said, this is a second account, but it's not in like beginner tier. That's the weird thing. It's like I will not lie. We are making our way to Master Ball, but we're not in like the beginner or like the lowest tier. So I just think it's funny that people are like out here like climbing with these teams. I just think that's crazy. Both those mons are 4 times weak. They are both 4 times weak to these freeze dries. I have no clue if that Ludi gets fake out, but I think we're just gonna fake out Pelipper, break Sash if it is Sash, freeze dry into the Ludi, and then next turn just win the game. Next turn, just easy peasy win the game, lemon squeeze. We take those all the way to the bank. Freeze dry D's. And let's go. See, we're treating it like it's a 2018 game, or even a 2015. Auroras is that old, right? So they do have the fake out. Survey says fake out. Ooh, so they're getting an attack off. What are you going to use? Scald? Hurricane. Yo, big Hurricane. Look at this outplay from our opponent. Taking on our Rilla turn 1. Hey, good play for them. That's the right stuff. They are going to lose their Ludi, though. Like, we do be taking this Ludi. So remember, Freeze Dry is super effective against water, but it's still also super effective against grass, because it's an ice type attack. So actually, against a Ludicolo or Pelipper, it's 4 times super effective. So it's really, really good. And we potentially broke Sash right there, so it's great stuff. Probably just going to bring the Zapdos here. Zapdos can go for the Thunderbolt onto the Pelipper. And Freeze Dry is about to be coming in hot versus, oh, another Pokemon. This guy's lining up with Pokemon that we have 4 times super effective moves against. Literally lining up with them. I don't think I died to the Earth Power. Yep. So Zap should be outspeeding Pelipper here too, I think. I wonder if they're going to switch it out and then like re-switch it back in to regain speed control. It's probably the right play. Protect Pelipper. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'd like to not die with my Auroras here. That's my plan. If I could not die to this like stabbed ground attack, that'd be sick. Hydro! You hit me with a raw Hydro? You're literally never lucky. I'm gonna live. Yo, we living. We thriving out here. I told you guys. Thriving and surviving. Another 4 times super effective Auroras dummy thick. Dummy thick right now. And we get the crit that we don't need. They're like, oh my gosh, that's you got the crit? I can't believe I'm so lucky. You were like, I was born in the luck. Insert Bane quote here. I was molded by it. You were merely adopted by the never lucky. And now Pelipper can't switch. He's pinned here. What's the last mon? Barrascuda, show me that Barrascuda, baby. Right, you? They would have switched it out last turn. So let's go. Are you gonna make the right play? I don't think they can actually take out my Zap, so we're in a good spot. Liquidate D's. Yeah, you don't take out Zap here. We do be taking these. And they take that big Rocky Helmet and Life Orb damage. You'll love to see that. T-Bolt, baby! Yeah, I actually think this is one of the rental teams that they give you from, like, the rental code area in, like, the actual, like, battle tower. And so it's kind of funny that we just, you know, fought it with this. And this guy didn't play amazing. But again, like, I always want to be the type of person that says, like, when you're queuing on ranked and the game gives you opponents that, like, they may not be up to your level, I can't choose who to fight, you know? I fought Wolf 2 days ago. I'm fighting this guy now. You play who the game gives you to play. And you know what? The most that I can do is just make it as interesting as possible by not using my restricted. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. You see that restricted Pokemon? Yo, I see that restricted Pokemon. I'm leading Kira. I'm gonna do it. Let's pop off. I think Rilla's still really good here. Rilla-y good. Let's see. Zap is good versus Ogre. Zap's bad. Zap's poo-poo. I think Heatran is almost usable though, because Heatran's good versus Tox, and Rockruff thingy, and Naganadel, and Electivire. And it's bad versus literally everything else. But I think we have enough tools. I think, like, turn 1, we're going to go with Kyurem Aurorus just to see if they lead Ogre. And then from there, we can switch at Aurorus to be able to reset Hail later. Switch in our Rilla, apply some fake out pressure, and just be in a good spot. Suicune's also totally usable here in specific situations, but as long as we can maintain weather control, we'll be in a great spot here. See, this guy's restricted. This guy knows what he's doing. I don't know what those, like, past few games were. People just didn't want to use restricteds. There are just people out there that just hate legendaries for, like, absolutely no reason. And you know what? Those are the people that are not world champions. So let's go. I mean, I'm not one either. But you know what? I'm doing my best. Electivire Naganadel sounds like a job for Blizzard. Sounds like a job for the big Blizzard. Now, the cool thing about our opponent's lead here for them is that they did not lead Ogre. So they have to have their Ogre in the back, which means because I'm afraid of that Ogre switching in at some point, I'm going to be switching out my Aurorus to be able to reapply weather later. And I think I'm going to switch in... I mean, I'm going for the big Blizzard here. I wonder if I want to switch in Rilla. I think I will switch in Rilla just to be able... Because I'm pretty sure we're able to kill the Naganadel this turn. And we're going to be able to, you know, pin that Ogre with an immediate Grassy Glide upon the switch in. And then from there, like, we also have Fake Out Pressure. And it's also a decent switch in against, like, Electivire. I'm a little bit afraid of what the Electivire's rocking. So let's switch in here. Hopefully they're not switching over this turn and making me double with my Blizzard. Looks like they're not, otherwise they would have switched before my Aurorus because those Pokemon are both faster. So let's see it. We got the big Blizzard potential. Well, I wonder if it's Scarf Naga. I think Sash Naga is probably the more common item in this situation. We've seen that before. Let's see it. Looks like Blizzard popping off. Remember, 100% accuracy Blizzards in the hail. Looks like no Sash. We be taking these. Crit the, what is it? Crit the Naganadel. Should crit the Evire. Let's see, if he's orbed, he will die. Tantrum? We block it with our grass typing. It's almost like a play of the game. Yo, professional player, that's +1. Shoot me orb damage. See, orb damage plus that hail would have ticked before the grassy terrain, and we would have been able to get the KO. But even if they're bringing an Ogre here, we have a solid pin with our Rillaboom here. So I like it. I do indeed like it. And we switched in and blocked a super effective attack. Look at this team has such good defensive attack. We like Rock. That's absolutely fine. Exactly the same thing about to be happening. We go with the biggest Blizzard the world's ever seen. And I'm thinking about just raw Grassy Gliding. I actually think that might be a better play. Because if they do switch out for Ogre, they're just super pinned. If they have Quick Guard, they have Quick Guard. I don't know if that thing gets Quick Guard. A Cell Rock. Yo. Wise play. I'm not even mad. Pop off, champ. Like, absolutely do you. Big damage. Electivire going down as well. Okay, Electivire. Alright, so this is the turn where they're going to bring out their Kyogre. I think what I'm going to do is just hard switch out Kyurem for Aurorus, take away the weather, go for a Grassy Glide, take a lot of damage on whatever switches in, then be able to resend out Kyurem and just go for the Freeze Drive in the game. So you can see, though, that this game, they brought their Restricted. This team's so much better, so much cooler when you're allowed to use your Restricteds. Show me that Ogre! What? They didn't bring it! Alright, you know what? That's not my fault, right? That's not my fault. Chat, don't be mad at me. Chat, don't hate me. Do not unsub or unsub. It's up to you. I'm just playing the game. This is going to be not very effective, but it's fine. We should be able to get the double KO. Or the single KO, I guess. I don't make the rules, chat. I just play the game. You saw that it was on ranked. People just won't be bad. That's fine. Oh my gosh, we take these, though. Kyurem White's actually a pretty cool restricted. It's a pretty cool restricted. I don't hate this thing. I really like the Auroras. I think the Auroras is what makes this team fun to play. Because, like, everyone's like, you can't use Auroras. It just loses to Rillaboom. It's like, that's why we got to Kyurem White. You know? And they never, ever expect the Scarf. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, you've been enjoying some of the content with this team. And other than that, peace out, guys. I'll see you guys next time.